What up, world? And this is why you have a chance to break them down like he does.
Yeah.
You know, like systematic.
And this is
And always with good fight, especially on the speed, you're gonna get that. You know what I mean?
BTR Boxing.
And Boxing with Jeff. It's a podcast. What up, world? We back at you with another episode. This is BTR Boxing and Boxing with Jeff. What we gonna get into today, my man?
First, I thought we bring up what's going on with Ring Magazine. First, congrats to Saudi purchasing it. Looks like they're going to be starting using it as a promotional brand out here.
Yeah.
We'll be getting some podcasts and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
looks like it has a bright future as far as Ring Magazine. So, we're going to start seeing it get busy as far as the boxing world goes. So,
Yeah. And they just gonna be used just for the magazines.
yeah. So,
You know what I mean? So,
some more.
hey, shout out.
Yeah, I think it's pretty great. So,
Yeah.
let's see where that goes. And let's see. As far as this week, it is fight week. Benavidez and Morel finally we're here.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Like I said, to me, it's a 50-50 fight. Shout out to both teams. You know, may the best man win. I don't know, I guess in reality, people would be really leaning towards Benavidez, but I'm team Lions only, so I run with Ronnie Shields. So I'm gonna run with Team Morel on this one. And again, like I said, it's a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? You got a mover and a puncher in the same, end for Morel. Then you got Benavidez that's pretty much stationary. You know, he wants to try to keep his opponent in one spot, hang and bang. But I think Morel gonna hang and bang, but he's gonna be moving and doing his thing. So, what you think?
I think it's going to be a fantastic fight. As far as Benavidez, if anybody thinks they're going to see more or less the same Benavidez we saw in the first fight, I think they're mistaken. Same thing with Morel. You can say both of them didn't look like the normal selves, you can say, I guess, but not really, because, I mean, coming up to 175 is a big jump. So it's expected to struggle a little bit on the first fight, but nonetheless, they got the victory, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
As far as Benavidez goes, I expect him to come like he does, forward, aggressive, combination punches, which might give Morel the problems as far as combination punches. But it depends how he sets it up. If he sets it up with a solid jab, or if he just comes forward as he usually does, that might be a problem with someone as slick, as a mover, and as intelligent with as far as the footwork goes with like Morel.
Yeah, so I don't think Morel's gonna sit there and try to take no punishment like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think he'll try to get out of trouble.
Right.
If anything. You know?
But it's exactly why. I mean, his footwork is phenomenal. So he'll get in and out when he needs to. So that might be a problem. So it might just be smart combination punches. You know, maybe three, 4 punches and get out, because Morel can also throw. It's not like he's just a counter puncher. You know.
He's a sniper in there.
Yeah,
so,
he can hit.
Know what I mean? He's gonna go in there and fast and precise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Use that footwork, use that speed, you know what I mean? Utilize his movements and, use the ring in the right sense. You know what I mean? Hopefully he don't get caught up.
Yeah.
You know, sure, who knows? They both may get clipped. They both may get dropped.
That type of fight.
I would love to see that, you know what I mean? And then just see how they can overcome, you know, because we've never seen both men on the canvas. So,
yeah.
This is going to be interesting 50-50 fights in my books, you know? So I can't count on either fighter.
Yeah, I mean, I like you said, I mean, I don't know. It's 50-50. I agree. One day I feel like Benavidez put it off, and then one day I'm like, nah, Morel's taking it.
Yeah.
It's literally that type of fight. It's a 50-50. It's just going to depend, for me, what Morel does. Benavidez does what Benavidez does. I don't expect him to start boxing out of nowhere, right? He's going to come forward. He's going to come aggressive. He's going to use that combination punches. And, he's going to be too busy for you to keep him off of you. That's his game plan. Question is, can Morel stay dedicated, right? Stay composed, so to speak, to last 12 rounds with the Benavidez type of volume? Because Benavidez don't gas.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be the question.
Morel is a big dog as well. So like I said, in my opinion, in my book, I think he's gonna hang, and he's gonna hang with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see why he's training with one of the best trainers in the world, which is Ronnie Shields and you know, it's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be a good fight.
It's gonna be epic,
It's gonna be
man.
such a good fight. Like I said, I mean, whichever way you want to call it, you know. Like me personally, I also got Morale. I like his. I like the way he moves around in the ring. I think he's good with the punches. He's smart with the punches. Just doesn't tend to get lazy. You know what I mean? It doesn't get vulnerable from what I see, and he's very smart in there. So it's gonna be very hard to catch a Morale.
Both men got crazy power.
Yes.
That's the thing where I'm kind of like, ooh.
Right. I wouldn't be
You know?
surprised.
So
50-50. Wouldn't be surprised if I'm dead wrong and Benavidez just, knocks him out. I mean, you never know.
God.
You never know. It's those type.
No.
It's one of those fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you never know.
You
It's
never
boxing.
know. It's boxing,
Anything can happen.
especially at
One
175.
punch, lights out.
Yeah, 175 of Benavidez and a Morel.
Well,
Especially the way they've been going back and forth. That's what makes this fight more interesting. You know, the lead up to this fight.
most definitely.
Morel's been chasing him for the last 2-3 years. So
All you've been calling out is Benavidez.
I mean,
Benavidez. Well, Benavidez is calling out Canelo.
that's the thing, so he has to be calling him out for a reason, I think, which makes it interesting to me.
But I'm happy we're getting this fight because I didn't think
Oh,
that we
yeah,
were going to
absolutely.
get this. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have fighters that are sitting there chasing other fighters for years,
Yeah,
and they can be chasing forever, and they're just like, they keep them in their rear view
that's what I'm
because
like.
they trying to chase greatness in another way, which like Benavidez is trying to do, but Benavidez ain't trying to shy away from no competition.
No.
So he's like, hey, you stepping up to the plate, let's do what it do. And Morel's like, hey, I'm coming to do my thing as well. So
It's a fight.
you're gonna see
It's a
an
fight.
explosive firework main event for sure.
It's a fight. And not like it needs anything on the line, but
Yeah.
undisputed shot is on the line possibly for the winner as well. But
Yeah.
not like it needed it, but it's going to be that much better.
No, yeah, for sure. Icing on top, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Icing on the cake, so
Yeah, it's going to be a great fight.
definitely. So
Great
let's talk
fight.
about this card that we got, this main event card, besides the main event.
Fulton and Figueroa is the co-main event.
Yeah.
This is the second go-round.
What you see happening?
Fulton got the decision, the first one. It was one of those fights where depends how you saw it or depends what you like. It was a 50-50 fight. I wasn't too mad at either decision, to be honest with you. I remember personally seeing
It was
it.
one of those fights where it could have probably been a draw, huh?
Yes, it was one of those fights. You know what I
One
mean?
of those fights that could have been a draw.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was gonna say. I saw it more of a draw. I didn't see either one really pulling it off. It was that type of fight, really good fight.
But this time, hopefully, it can just be a one-sided win, and then it's it.
I mean, that's
That's it.
what you hope. But then again, the way they fought it out the first time, don't be surprised if they fight it out again this time.
Yeah.
Especially the way Fulton looked against Inoue. I
That's what I
mean,
was gonna say. Anyway, so he has to come back and he has to show out.
and he gave a fight. I mean, he dropped him, right?
Yeah, almost definitely.
So-
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. So to me, a Fulton and a Figueroa fight makes perfect sense for both of them right now.
Yeah.
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
Figueroa gets a chance at his rematch at his only loss, and Fulton gets a shot to get right back where he was at.
Come back, kids.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
So I love the co-main event. It's one of those where you can't miss.
I'm trying to
Honestly,
get back on top of where they was at from when they left off.
right? It's one of those, So you can't miss it. It's gonna be a fantastic fight. I'm really excited for the co-main event. And as far as the card goes, you got that fight, and then you also have Pitbull coming back from his loss against Rayo. He's fighting.
That's the co-main event.
Right.
So,
He's fighting Fierro, right? From Top
yeah,
Rank, I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Pitbull, he got a lot to do. He got a lot of work.
Yeah.
After his last performance, everybody was hearing him and Tank rematch.
Not
He got
anymore.
dethroned and
Not anymore.
tables turned. So
That's boxing, though.
yeah.
Yeah, that's boxing. You can't count. You can't count too much ahead. You know what I mean? You never know.
Yeah.
But
Can't underestimate.
yeah,
And I think maybe he was underestimating him a little bit.
yeah, I think he was underestimating
bit.
Rayo for sure.
And
Yeah.
dude has length on him, so and speed too, and
Kick and
precision.
box too. It's
Yes, he can.
but hey, you learn.
Yeah, he went in there and showed out, so that was dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
So this one for me, for Pitbull, it's one of those he needs to get back, but it's the perfect matchup because Fierro's not gonna move around. He's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
He's an all action type of fighter, win, lose or draw. So this is a perfect matchup for a Pitbull comeback.
Pitbull can turn into that old Pitbull where he just throws those crazy blows and
Me
just,
too.
knocking you. Like, look what he did to Rolly Romero when they fought. He
Yeah.
was just throwing relentless shots and just haymaker on him. So maybe that can happen again. Or, this could be the point where people figure them out.
It's
They gonna just take them on a ride. So we'll see, what type of fighter we get that night.
yeah. I mean, Pitbull has a lot of names in front of him if he gets this victory, so there's a lot on the line for him as well. So it's a good matchup, though. I like the matchup.
A bright future ahead of him if everything turns out right.
Definitely, definitely.
He's
A lot
been
of
had
matchups.
that even before the loss, but
Yeah.
he just got to get back where he was at and do his thing as well. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think we're heading more towards the era where you're gonna start seeing these fighters take the losses here and there now.
got to.
You know what I mean? Like,
Got
let's
to.
move forward. It's gonna get used to seeing these fighters have 5-6 losses.
Yeah.
Like I remember back in the '90s. Not to get off topic, but we're gonna get off topic a little bit. We'll come back. The '90s. I mean, your favorite fighters didn't have more than 1 or 2 losses. They had 5-6 losses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, even Pac-Man, he had 7-8 losses, even when he was on that run. So it's just one of those things we have to get used to. You win some, you lose some in competition, especially if you're actually in there with top competition.
Yeah.
So
as you should as a boxer, fight the best.
right, as you should.
You
So
say you're the best, fight
it's
the
gonna
best.
happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. So I'm excited to see how people comes back from this one. You know what I mean? It's a perfect fight as far as matchup for him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do a good job.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if not, then he might have to go back to the drawing board and rethink some things with his team.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. Going forward. But he has to get through his tough test this weekend, and it's gonna be another banger.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great fight.
Then we got your boy Gabe Rosario on there.
Yeah, he's fighting Ramos Jr. I believe.
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight too.
Good fight.
Ramos, he goes in there and throws those things too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He ain't to be taken lightly. And
No.
Rosario.
His only loss is what, Lubin, right?
He looked real good fighting against Jared.
Yeah.
That fight was good.
Yeah.
So
I know you were happy with that one.
super. Yeah.
Yeah. Another story for another day. But yeah, he was happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was a good comeback fight for him. So I think this matchup makes a lot of sense. Ramos lost to Lubin not too long ago, a couple years ago, in 2021, I believe. So maybe he gets this win. Maybe he gets himself in a setup where he gets his rematch or maybe a title shot. So the whole card, honestly, is one of those cards where you can't really miss. From top to bottom, you want to see every single fight. And there's a reason or two why you want to watch it. So I will not miss it. Starting the pay-per-view. So if you need to run your errands or you're grilling up or what have you for the fight, make sure you do it before the pay-per-view hits, because I guarantee you're going to be missing out.
Yeah.
So
you might have a little treat in store for the prelims as well. So if not, at least do it during that time.
That's usually when I like doing it.
Yeah.
Turn on the YouTube. You can see the prelims. You can barbecue, get everything ready. Because when pay-per-view hits, you gotta leave me alone. I'm watching the fights.
And we will be out there fight week. We will be out there at the fight, and shooting some footage and getting some stuff right for the page and posting as well. So
yeah, so look forward to that. We might be dropping videos here and there for you guys for fight week, starting Friday. We are going to Vegas, so we'll see you guys in Vegas. It's gonna be a fantastic fight. Can't wait. T-Mobile Arena, man. It's a fantastic show they have set up for us.
Weigh in at the MGM.
Yep.
And that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, we're in at the MGM. Haven't been there in a minute, so
full with a lot of celebs.
Oh man,
that's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to walk through the casino to lead to the to the arena to go watch the weigh-in. So
and just to see who's gonna even pop up for that weekend, to see who's gonna be out there supporting, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I mean it's a PVC pay-per-view card, a lot on the line, so don't be surprised if you run into in the casino. So
exactly, we gonna be out there, so we hope to see y'all out there.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And like as always, thank you, like and subscribe, and thank you for rocking with us on another episode. This is BTR Boxing and Boxing with Jeff. To the next one. Peace.
Fight week.